Hello guys and welcome back. What a glorious weather we have today in Cardiff. Oh my goodness. I'm a happy Gladys today, not the grumpy one you had in the last video. Anyways, it's June and I think it's the 4th or so, 4th of June, and we have to do a garden tour. And I have been told by the weather people that rain is somewhere lurking in the corner. I think there was rain somewhere in England, but that means it might be on its way to Wales. So we have to do this and get this done and out of the way before it gets to Wales. Anyways, since the last time I did a walkabout in the garden, so much has changed. I'm excited to show you everything that has changed, and I hope you're excited to see all the things that have changed as well. So come on, let's go have a look around the garden. So this is the bed that I often feature on the channel, and so much has changed on this bed since we started having all of the full sunshine. First of all, the chives are just like in full bloom, and these hostas, yeah, I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, you can. Yeah, there's one over there. I think that one you can see. They are so big and they're taking over the bed. I'm going to show you what these plants that I really love. I think they're somewhere at the back there. I'm going to show them to you. I really love the poppies. I'm hoping to see them soon, and these hostas are just suppressing them. I feel like I should take the hostas out of here and put them maybe somewhere else, maybe in a pot or something where they can be contained, because right now it's like having massive banana leaves over your head. That's how it's feeling. And also these are the alliums, and in fact I have these and some others I'm going to show to you on the other bed. Alliums that are waiting to do their business as soon as possible. Yeah, I feel like this needs to be contained as well. It needs to come out of this bed. It's a little bit out of place on this bed. And have a look at the sweet peas. Goodness me. Sweet peas is right up there. I have a strong feeling that this obelisk is going to be too small for it. I think maybe we might need to put some things to extend, because it's coming right up, and the ones I transplanted the other day are still coming right up as well. Yeah, I'm gonna show you some little sunshines down there, like the cosmos and the little annuals that I put in there to fill up the bed, because you know, after spring, once all those the lilies and the tulips and the daffodils and all of those things, when they finish blooming, the bed feels empty. So you have to then, because there has to be something of interest all the time on the bed, so you have to get rid of anything that needs to be gotten rid of, and then put some annuals in that will bring another burst of colors and give you something to enjoy for the season. So I did put some annuals in there, and they have started doing as well. So I will zoom into that for you to have a look at that as well. Yeah, so here you have them, the cosmos. They are cosmos like this. It feels like you're looking up into a big lovely sunshine. Yeah, and there's lots of them waiting to come through. And have a look at the sweet peas. It's climbing up that obelisk, and see, it's just doing its thing and winding itself around this and coming up. I can't wait to see the flowers, the blooms, honestly. Yeah, look at those bleeding hearts, the one I featured on the shorts video the other day. Yeah, look at them still going on. And I think this is almost like the same thing as the bleeding hearts family, but just a different variety, and it comes in the blues, and these are the blues that spread over this bed throughout the springtime. And I'm surprised I still have them until now, because usually by this time they are all gone. They're all gone by this time, but I think we've had an extended spring season. Yeah, so these are the alliums. So I have chives, and I have another one that is coming through, and of course the popular one is on the other bed, which I'm going to show you as well. Yeah, I just put these in yesterday, so they are looking tired, but they will pick up. They are another seed collection that contains bits of summer annuals, yeah, to fill up that space, because that space is looking scanty in the bed now. This is one of my favorite plants of the summer. This salvias, yeah, and they are so beautiful. Like, I just put them in the other day. I'm going to try to collect my own seeds. In this bed I have the purple one, but in the other bed I have them in pink, and I'll show you what they are. This is the poppy that is on its own and doing, and I know I'm soon going to have pretty poppy flowers. But on the other end of this flower bed, the hosta is not letting it see the light of day. Yeah. And these geraniums I featured on the shots. If you haven't seen it, they look absolutely beautiful. Look at how they've just, and they did come out of the bed this year, so they are kind of like on the floor, so it gives the other plants the chance to wake up as well. They're not suppressed, because usually they suppress everything else there and they are the only ones you can see, but now they are right on the floor. If you notice, they're on the floor and the rest of the things can climb up the bed. Hydrangea is still, like, you can see the little buds waiting to come through on the hydrangea. Yeah, so that's this end of the bed, of this bed. So I have got these for this bed. I've also got these lupins, and I want to put them, because they like a shady corner, so I want to put them under this magnolia, so even though it gets very hot, it's not really going to affect them. So I've got 3 of them, and I think they're mixed up colors. I started them off from the seeds, and look how big they are. I think I planted them in February, and look how big they are already. So yeah, I've got these, and these are a really good way to put in plants in your bed, low maintenance plants, and I'm going to show you much later. I just put them in with the flower pot so the roots don't spread everywhere and they don't really grow too big, so they're there and they just add that little bit of color there and just sit there and do their thing. I've got quite a few of them, and I'm going to do a video about how you can create a low maintenance garden using grass or ornamental grass. Yeah, okay. This is the magnolia. It's finished blooming for the year, so I just have lovely green foliage here on this one. And have a look at that rose. Yeah, it's just, you can go into it down here. It's just waiting to, I mean, tomorrow next I will be featuring these on the shorts here, and on the channel and on the community tab. They look absolutely beautiful. I've got up to 10 or 20 even there, waiting to just like open up and look so glorious. This is delphinium. I don't know, I think I planted it in the front garden last year or the year before last, and for some reason this year I just saw it doing, so I brought it back in because I only have whites in the front garden right now. Yeah, see how beautiful that petunia is looking. I told you guys that planter will be full up very soon, and ooh, there we have a bee. Yeah, so it's filled up that planter, and there's so many buds waiting to like spread up or fill up that basket with lots of blooms of pink. Yeah, and I have this is the first year that I'm seeing something. I'm seeing a little flower coming out of this one, so I'm very excited for that one. I think I got the magic now. It doesn't like it too hot, this one. It likes full sunshine, but you don't want the roots to be touching any kind of hot temperature. So I kind of put the rose to be around it so that the rose gives it some shade, the roots get some shade, and then leave the flower to do its business with the sunshine. Yeah, I've still got some poppies in this bed as well, and they're on their own, so you can see that they're just coming up and doing well. That's the allium. The pollinators really love this one, and the head gets bigger and bigger and bigger, so you will keep on seeing that changing throughout the summer season. Yeah, this is another geranium. They are really good bedding plants because they spread like nicely and take over the space and just give you that burst of color, and you don't have to, if you have a big garden, then they're a good plant to have in the bed, because then you're not worried about how to fill up the space in the bed. Yeah, I can't remember what the name is of that plant, but it looks very much like hibiscus. Yeah, but it's not hibiscus. When the flower comes out, I will feature it on the short videos so you can see it. It's I think it's pink but very pretty, just like hibiscus, with the 5 petals and a little, like, is it stamen or like an antenna kind of thing coming out of the middle of it. Yeah, And yeah, this over there are the sweet peas. Yeah, I saw that one. That's a nice obelisk for that one, because that's going to go all the way up, and I still got 3 months for it to rise as high as it wants to. It hasn't started blooming, but there are lots of buds in it, so I know that very soon we will start to enjoy the flowers coming through from that one. Yeah. Anything else I want to show? That one, I don't know whether I've shown that one. I featured that one in the shows. Okay, let me give you an update on the sunflowers. With the sunflowers, it's been a real struggle, because for some reason slugs, they love sunflowers, so I've been battling with them. You can see as tall as that one is, they get right up to the top of it. I think there's one right there now. If you zoom into it, you will see it. There's one slug right there now. So as tall as that plant is, they climb all the way up to the top of it and still find their way around eating it. So that's the problem I've had, but I've still got some of them that have been, like, in spite of it all, they have still kept it going. So yeah. Now this is where I have like all the wild flowers or the wild plants. I want to take care of this patch over the next couple of days. I'm going to make sure that I take everything out of here and put some maybe vegetables that don't like too much sunshine, because the apple trees are up here and they're going to create some shady corner for like plants that love shady corners. Yeah. Okay, let's go have a look at the allotment. That's the only thing you haven't seen now. You've seen all the flowers. Let's go have a look at how the vegetables are doing. Okay. I think the sun is it's getting a little bit too hot for the potatoes, but let's go back to the other end. So I just put all the brassicas in this one. Kale. They were on the floor, but slugs won't let them, so I had to raise them up and put them where they can be protected. And these potatoes are not having the too much sunshine, so there we have them. These are meant to be aubergines, but I don't know what's happening to them. They don't seem to be thriving very well, so maybe a little bit more sunshine and some more plant food will wake them up. And these are what are these now? What's the right thing? Oh, beetroots. Yeah, that's what they are. I think I need to feed this one, put some more compost in it, and just get them, I think some grass seed kind of poured everywhere when it was raining. I think I saw some grass seeds everywhere. So that's what you can see there. These are the carrots. Carrots are growing in this bag. I also think I need to top this up, and I think this is onion, and this was planted in April, so still young. Let's go have a look. These are nettles. Don't go near them, don't touch, they're for tea. And welcome, Square Food Garden. Squashes and pumpkins, cucumber, and some sunflower. And can you see the tomatoes are flowering already? I'm soon going to have tomatoes ready to eat. And for whatever reason, the peppers are not liking this bed, so I have some growing elsewhere. I've still got some marigolds in there. Sweet garden peas. I've got garden peas, and I've also got calendula there and there. I've got carrots in that one as well. I planted those just for the leaves. Nasturtium. Yeah, and it's crazy here. It looks like a proper allotment for real. After this planting season, I'll sort it out a little bit more and get it to look a little bit more fancy. For now, it's just looking like a mess of containers. So These are all my seedlings. Not all of them. I've got some here. I've got some at the back as well. And then I've got my pot of herbs, sage and thyme and oregano and parsley, and all of those are in that one. And I want to plant some more cosmos. I'm doing them in succession so I can have a lot more. I like it when they're packed. So here, the rest of the petunias. No. So you've seen everything in the garden, guys. I hope you enjoyed coming around with me, coming along with me. Yeah, that's everything I have in the garden. You've seen it all. You've seen the flowers, you've seen the vegetables, in the allotment, you've seen the seedlings, a few of the trees I showed you as well, so you've seen them. And probably in July things will be different. I would have a bit more plants in more upright or vertical positions because things would have come up a bit more, and there'll be more. Maybe the sunflowers would have blossomed or bloomed by that time. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you today. Hope you enjoyed it. Have you subscribed yet? Not yet. What are you waiting for? Please do, okay? We do a lot of all the plants in my garden, and most of the plants you'll find in a typical British garden or garden center. And I do a lot of vegetables. It's a blend of the plants I grew up with growing up in Nigeria and the ones that I've started to grow since I've been here. So you want to have that, you want to have that. And there's a lot more if you like all the other things, a lot more other types of British life on my channel that I've done, I think last year and the year before. So enjoy, hit that button. If you don't like it, thumbs down. If you like it, thumbs up. Thank you for watching. I shall see you in the next one. Bye. You will be getting a feedback on all the lovely plants, both horticultural and agricultural plants, vegetables, flowers, and everything that we've been doing in the diaspora gardens on the community tab. So if you haven't yet subscribed, that's a reason to subscribe so that you don't miss out on the feedback that we give to you in the community tab. And of course, if you love this video and you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you didn't enjoy it, because we love a reaction, and most of all, it lets us know what you think about the video. So it would be a great idea for you to give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down.